Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yakuza 3. In the previous episode, shit went down at the bell ring. I'm not going to spoil what, for people who haven't seen it yet. And we returned to Kamurocho to put an end to things. Or at least we will as soon as we clean up all our other business. And there's a lot of business to clean up. Now, in Monday's Ratchet & Clank episode, I mentioned how there was some issues with the recordings. It wasn't actually the recordings themselves, it was after they were rendered out. I actually solved that problem. It's because, for some reason, DaVinci Resolve's default settings with the YouTube export function, or with the YouTube option in the export functions, has a very low bit rate. Thankfully, there is a way to fix that. So, shouldn't be having any more problems, and I don't have to worry about upgrading my graphics card yet. And the whole reason that I'm doing all this intro on the pause screen is because as soon as we take a step, there we go, we get the phone call we needed for the Date's Pride sub-story we started last episode. Kiryu-san, you gotta come quick. What happened? I saw Date-san follow a guy and the Serena Mama into some shady building. Then a big group of thugs went in right after. I've got a bad feeling about this. Which building? Where? The one on Nakamichi Alley. That could be literally any of them. Damn. Date-san told me to stay out of this, but it's too dangerous for him to do this by himself. Why? What's going on? There's no time to explain. If you want to find out, you'll have to come along. Date-san's in trouble. I need to hurry to the building on Nakamichi Alley. Yes, the building. As though there aren't countless buildings. We've also still got the Hitman missions to take care of. This looks like the spot. Hang in there, Date-san. How do you know? You should have seen this coming, but you just had to play the hero, didn't you? Enough. You're here to settle the score with me, right? So leave her out of this. What, you got a thing for her, Date? Ha! I knew it from the moment you walked into that bar. Damn you. So you resort to taking hostages and running like a coward? People like you make me sick. Kiryu! Sorry, but I couldn't just leave you hanging. Still can't do anything by yourself, can you? Come on, Date, let's dance. The rest of you, take out that fool over there. You'll regret this. Yeah, but like most people who go up against Kiryu, he's got to learn it the hard way. Not what I was trying to do, but okay. Hey, even if it doesn't take him out, it at least softens them up.
Date! 何してる？話せ！動くな！本気だぜ。皮肉だな。全く同じ状況だ。しかも今回は 相手があの警官の上司と来てる。あん時は俺もミスったが、今回は間違わねえ。順番つけてきっちりぶっ殺す。まあ、一番目は月島。俺はあの警官とは違う。何？聞いてくれ、ママ。死んだ男のことを悪く言うのは嫌だが、圭介は間違ってる。本当に大事なものがあるのなら、全てのことから逃げずに戦って戦い抜いて守るべきだ。でないと戦った本人も残された者もみんなが後悔をする。
伊達さん、
俺はあんたを大切に思ってる。大切なものは自分の手で必ず守ってみせる。それが俺の誇りだ。そしてこれが俺の答えだ。黙れ、伊達！ママ。
伊達さん。
Mama, I'm sorry. Date-san, I know I'm not Keisuke, and I know I'm not right for you either. I'll stop going to the bar. I can see that I'm only causing you more pain. Hey, besides, I'm proud to have been on the force. Might be the only thing Keisuke and me have in common. Date-san, you don't have to try and be like Keisuke to get closer to me, or go out of your way to be different than him. Mama, all I need is some time to process everything, and I promise I'll really think about it. About you and me. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. At least she doesn't despise you. You stay out of this. And besides, what gives you the gumption to eavesdrop on a man's private conversation? I've got it, Date-san. 9 years of love and revenge. Former detective saves the life of a local beauty. Now, is that not front-page material, or what? I say it's garbage material. Turning my personal life into a half-assed attempt at an article. Give me a break. Besides, who invited you here anyway? And why are you flapping your gums like you even know the half of it? Well, it was obvious something was up with you, so I simply followed along. We journalists are always on the lookout for the latest and greatest. You should know that by now. Hey, Kiryu, you didn't spill the beans to this schmuck, did you? Who knows? Tate-san, aren't you a journalist yourself? It's fine that you're proud to have been a detective, but show some spirit for your current job, too. You'll be a much happier person. Great, now I'm being lectured by this character. You know what? I'm done. It's time to go drinking. You guys coming or what? Alrighty then. Now, there is, besides the ones that were picked up in previous chapters, one more sub-story for us to do here, but it requires having Haruka. And it requires going to Millennium Tower, so I'm gonna go pick her up and I'll see you guys in front of Millennium Tower. Alright then, here in front of Millennium Tower, let's talk to these guys. Excuse me, have either of you seen a tall skinny man with glasses around here? No, I haven't. And that could also literally describe anybody. What's going on? Why the big fuss? One of my subordinates left me a message on my cell saying he was going to jump off the Millennium Tower and kill himself. But sir, Akimoto just came back from a vacation with his fiancée. Shouldn't he be on Cloud 9? This is Akimoto we're talking about. You know how unpredictable he can be. Here it is. I swear that man's caused me more trouble than anyone I know. Hey, Uncle Kaz, do you think this Akimoto-san is the same one we know? I really hope it isn't, but you're probably right. Should we go check it out? I don't think we can. Only authorized personnel can enter the Millennium Tower. Uncle Kaz, what should we do? Let's go check it out. Yeah, good idea, Uncle Kaz. Head up to the roof. Yep. Wow, we're so high up. Let's find this Akimoto-san and head down as soon as we can. Good idea. I don't see him anywhere, though. Huh? Look, there's something over there. Whoa. Looks like a pair of shoes. Not a good sign. Wait, are these Akimoto-san's shoes? That letter must be a suicide note. We were too late. Akimoto-kun.
大好きなみずきちゃんへ、こんなことになってごめんね。僕バカだからいつもみずきちゃんを
困らせてしまって。でもみずきちゃんはそんな僕にいつも優しくしてくれて、悩んだり悔やんだりした時も励ましてくれたね。本当に嬉しかった。僕結局みずきちゃんに愛してもらえなかったけど、でもね、ずっと楽しかった。みずきちゃんといられるだけで幸せだったんだ、今まで。本当にごめんね。ありがとう、みずきちゃん。それじゃあ、さようなら、秋元。
Akimoto-kun, are you really dead? Mizuki-san, I thought we'd be together forever, just as we always were. I'm sorry I caused you so much pain, Akimoto-kun. Don't worry, I'm coming to be with you. Then we can be together again. Hey, what are you doing? Don't stop me. I did such horrible things to Akimoto-kun. The only way I can make up for that is by paying him back with my life. Don't be stupid. You really think that'll make Akimoto happy? But it's all my fault, Mizuki-san. Even though you did those terrible things to Akimoto-san, he still loved you all that time. It won't be easy, but you have to live on, Mizuki-san. Akimoto-kun. I can't leave these shoes behind after I jump. They're so worn out, and they stink, too. Wouldn't want to embarrass Mizuki-chan. Good thing I realized before going through with it. It's all thanks to her. Is that Mizuki-chan? What's wrong, Mizuki-chan? Why are you crying? Wait, did this thug do something terrible to you? Damn it, how dare you make Mizuki-chan cry. I'm gonna make you regret that. Kimoto-kun, you're alive? Yeah, for now, I was just about to jump. I wanted to swap out the shoes I was leaving up here, so I went back to my place to get the right ones. I thought of the shoes you told me to buy when we went to Okinawa. Yeah, since I'm hanging it all, I figured leaving behind a newer pair of shoes would look better. You idiot. What?
秋元くんのバカ。
うわあ、落ちる。
危ない。
あれ、みずきちゃん。みずきちゃん。あいた。危なかったな、もう。こんなところで死んじゃったら自殺できなくなるところだったよ。
Ow! What was that for, Mizuki-chan? Akimoto-kun, you idiot. Huh? Why? Why are you always trying to kill yourself? I'm sorry, Akimoto-kun. I've been lying to you this whole time. I've deceived you and taken your money. But you kept on smiling. You weren't like all my other customers. You truly cared for me, Akimoto-kun. Despite all that, Mizuki-chan.
お願い なんて二度と言わないで。
僕生きてていいのかな。
当たり前でしょ。あなたがいなくなったら私。
水木ちゃん、僕たちやり直すことはできないかな。あの日出会った頃のようにもう一度やり直すことはできないのかな。
私でいいの？
僕でよければ。
秋元くん。
水木ちゃん、ごめんね。これからはずっと一緒だよ。
行こう、おじさん。
ああ、そうだな。
大好きだよ、水木ちゃん。
私も大好き。
Well, hopefully this is the last time we see them. Alright, now it's time to drop Haruka back off at Serena. I think it's about time we took care of murder at the Cafe Alps. See you guys over by Shellock, I believe is where we need to go. Alright, turns out I was mistaken. It's actually Bantam that you need to go to. I don't know why I thought he was at Shellock. Detective Maeda of the Kamurocho Police. What a surprise, if it isn't the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. Oh, somebody actually recognizes our status. That isn't part of the family. You know who I am? Hey, you're famous in this town. Yeah, but evidently not famous enough. So what does the fourth chairman want with me anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. Oh, that shitstorm. Yeah, that was my case. Why'd you want to reopen that can of worms now? I'm trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi really committed that murder or not. What? You saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No. Why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We had plenty of evidence saying Akechi was the murderer. What kind of evidence? We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it. You've got all that evidence? Could you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there. Have a seat. Let's see. What to ask? Ask about alibis. Tell me about the alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we've got two choices. Either find Yuichi an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. Let's see, what to ask. How about the witness statements? Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter, Masaru Kinoshita, he gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. Wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Let's see, what to ask. How about the motive? Yuichi Akechi had plenty of motive to kill the victim Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako Usami? Bingo. And we didn't find anybody else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So they didn't find anybody else, huh? What if somebody else did have a reason to kill Oda? Let's see, what to ask. How about the fingerprints? Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers, so were unrelated. Sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? So there you go. Solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. not enough to go on right now. Guess I better take a closer look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know what the cafe staff from back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. You wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the notebook. Guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. Forrest might know something too. I should go talk to him. Okay, then. Huh? Ow! Oh, hey, these guys. Shoot, I forgot this was a sub-story. Tokyo. Here we are. And to them, they'll butt up more than they can chew. Alright. Ow, it hurts! Hey, watch where you're going, jackass. Don't I know you from downtown Ryukyu? What? Oh shit, it's you. Yeah, you're the guys who kept bumping into me. What are you doing in Kamurocho? We, couldn't pull the bump scam in Ryukyu anymore, so we're seeking greener pastures up here in Tokyo. We thought it would be easy pickings on account of there being more people to bump into. Guys, Tokyo's no place for 2-bit get-rich-quick schemes. This city is tougher than you know. Hey, asswipes. You the guys that scammed my friend? Huh? You told me you bumped into him and then took his money to pay for medical bills. Oh, well... F you guys. We're gonna kill you. Please let us go. Like hell we will. How about we shake you down for what you... and show you what real medical bills look like. Please let us go. Aniki, help. Who are you calling Aniki? You made your bed, now lie in it. Folks from Okinawa gotta look out for each other. Please, we'll do anything. We never thought we'd be held accountable for our actions. Please, Aniki, save us. Fine. Alright, fine, but just this once. Sweet mercy, thank you. Okay, gentlemen, how about settling this the easy way? I'll personally make sure these clowns pay back the money they stole. Give it all back, every last yen. No can do. This isn't about the money, this is about respect. We just won't be able to sleep until we've rearranged these shitheads' faces. The hard way it is, then. This is what you get for sticking your nose into other people's shit. Hey guys, mess them up. Now, are we gonna have backup for this? Nope. Of course not. That guy was particularly weak. Several of them are for this late in the game. Enough already. Yeesh, this guy. Oh god, it hurts. The hell kind of demon are you? You even realize how many asses you just kicked? Will you leave us alone now? Fine, we'll stay away. Trust me, we don't want jack shit to do with this. Come on, guys, let's get out of here. Walking away, are ya? Effing wusses. Quiet, peanut gallery. Oh, okay. Whether you're in Okinawa or Tokyo, these half-ass schemes of yours just aren't gonna work. Yeah, okay, we're sorry. If you really get it, then you'll change your ways and start living an honest life. We get it, we get it. Here, this is for scaring us straight. 150,000 yen. Let's hightail it out of here, my dudes. Hope they've learned their lesson. Okay, now, what was I gonna do? Right. I was going to head to the Popo on Nakamichi Street, because that's where one of the individuals we need to talk to is. And it's also the closest location. Are you Asai, former employee of Cafe Alps? Yeah? Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at the Cafe Alps 6 years ago.
おうなるほどな
Oh, that. So what do you want to know? Let's see, what to ask. Ask for their alibi. You were at the Cafe Alps at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah. I think I was closing the register. It was after we'd closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room? Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? What? He's acting kind of funny. Let's see. Ask about witness statements. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime? No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita-san showed up looking as white as a sheet. I didn't see the murder at all. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. Ugh, I can still see it. Blah. So Asai went into the locker room after the murderer escaped, huh? Let's see, what to ask. Do you know anybody with a motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman? Get a grip. Make it sound like he'd slept with other women at the cafe before. Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saito. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder. I don't see anybody named Saito listed among the people related to the case. She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san, though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time. Let's see, what to ask. Fingerprints. Your fingerprints weren't found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, seeing as you were one of the waiters? I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural my fingerprints wouldn't be on it, I guess. I see. Do we ask about the alibi again? Huh. Maybe I should have gone to see the florist first. This job is pretty boring, sir. Thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you want. I see. You sure there isn't anything else you want to tell me? What do you mean? It's not like I have anything to hide. Sai sounds like he knows more. I just don't have enough information right now to get it out of him. Should talk to him again when I know more. Yeah, maybe I should go in order of the list, because otherwise I'm going to have to backtrack. Alright, in that case I'm going to go see the florist. I should ask the florist about the Alps murder.
You.
Hey, Kiryu. I hear you're looking into that Cafe Alps murder. Huh? How'd you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town. Heh, I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know? Ask about the murder weapon. Tell me about the murder weapon. Same type of ashtray was found all over cafe, but there was one slight significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh yeah, what was that? The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge. That's a little more than a chip. Do you know how that happened? Day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Ketchu noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out to the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. So there's no doubt Akechi touched the murder weapon that day? Nope. Normally the ashtray would have been washed and all the fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akechi noticed that particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, everyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it. So all the fingerprints on the murder weapon were made the day of the murder, huh? I have the police reports in my database. How about the fingerprints? Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray.
Ooh.
These are all the prints taken from the ashtray. Prints outlined in red match Akechi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure. None of them match the prints of any of the other employees at the Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be customers who visited the cafe that day. Probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of these sets of prints might be from the real murderer. Certainly possible. So the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh? You get the ashtray fingerprints. You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to all of them yet, you'd better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Alright, now we're going to head to Makpol to speak to Usami. Yeah, we're going to be going back and forth all over the place. Not the most efficient way, but it seems like this is the best way to get all the information in one sweep. Without having to do backtracking like I'm going to have to do with Asai. Oh well, see you guys at Makpol. Alright, here at Makpol, let's approach the woman at the lockers. Yeah, that's what they look like. Or shoe dispensers, I guess. Are you Sawako Usami? Yes? What do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. There's not enough to say. Yuichi Akechi might not have killed Oda. If we're gonna find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Let's see. Ask for their alibi. You were there when Akechi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah, I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akechi kill Oda? I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. It would have been even more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about. So I ran out the back door. What did you do after you left the cafe? Went home, but Yuichi followed me. We spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san. So you're saying you didn't see Akechi kill Oda? That's right, and I told the police that too. So nobody actually saw Akechi kill Oda, huh? Alright, ask about witness statements. Tell me about that person seen fleeing the scene. I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yuichi did, so I don't know how he left. Right. Okay. Any idea why somebody would kill Oda? You trying to be funny? No. I mean, besides your relationship with Oda. Did he do anything to anybody else mad? I don't know. Police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. Let's see. Maybe Akechi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Usami. Fingerprints. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? Right. They only found Yuichi's. We constantly replaced the customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yuichi must have been the only one to touch that one. Guess he was just unlucky. Yuichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Let's see. Nope, that should be everything. Are we through here? I'm supposed to be working. Right. Sorry. Thanks for the help. Alright, let's go to Asai one more time. And see if he has anything new to say with this new information. Okay, actually, change in plans. We do need to return to Asai, but that's not until later. Right now, we need to go speak to Kinoshita at Cafe Alps. You're Kinoshita-san, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Who are you? Kazuma Kiryu. I wanted to ask you about the murder that happened at this cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. Let's see what to ask. Ask for their alibi. Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed? I was here, in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place. Huh. Let's see what to ask. Witness statements. You say you saw Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akechi couldn't disappear right in the middle of the cleanup. I waited a while. When he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. Are you sure it was Akechi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. If you didn't see his face, then how you can be so sure it was Akechi? Then I saw leave through the door was wearing our cafe's waiter's uniform. Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akechi-kun, a guy called Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akechi-kun. I see. After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Let's see. What to ask? Motive. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. Let's see. What to ask? Fingerprints? Were your fingerprints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I kept thinking that if I had touched that ashtray that day, I would have been blamed for the murder. Alright. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Thanks for your time. You a detective, Kiryu-san? Not exactly. Why do you ask? No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into that case now. Trying to help a friend find out if Yuichi Akechi is innocent. Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. I see. I don't feel terrible for Akechi-kun if he really was innocent all this time. Can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible. That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. And now we need to go to Club Sega in Theater Square. Yeah, I know, inefficient, but that's how it is. See you guys there. Ah, here he is. You're Iwagami, right? Sorry, Imagawa. That's right. Who are you? I'm looking into Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. What? Let's see. Ask for their alibi. They say you weren't at the cafe the day of the murder. Is that true? Yes, I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No. Some friends came over and we played video games. These friends corroborated your alibi? That's right, so it wasn't me. Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene? No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. Okay. Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Uh-huh. Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they? Next, you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. Guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it. I don't know anything about the murder. Just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. I didn't do anything, honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No. Nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at that cafe. They used to harass me. Harassed you how? Someone even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. You sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So somebody stole Imagawa's things, huh? Alright, now we return to Asai. Alright, Asai, you're hiding something. I see. By the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa? Sounds familiar. Co-worker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai? What, you think I had something to do with it? Yes. Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to find out what you know. Well, I might have tried to make a quick buck or two off him. All it took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later. Anything else? Huh? Like what? You didn't steal Imagawa's uniform.
Yeah.
Uniform? How would I make any money off of that? All I stole was his wallet and CDs, that's all. So that's all Asai took, huh? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. Okay. Talked to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to prove Yuichi Akechi's innocence. Should meet up with Akazo at Cafe Alps. Yes, we should. See you guys there. Funny seeing you here. What's up? I'm taking one of my clients out on the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your client out on the town? Don't you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? My client just happens to like host clubs. Really, it's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've got to go. That Yuko. Who was that woman talking to Kinoshita? It's Kinoshita-san's wife, Yuko-san. Kinoshita's wife? How did you know that? She actually used to work here. That's how I know her. She worked here, is that so? Yuko Saito, maybe? That's right. She'd already quit by the time the murder happened, though. And she wasn't on the security tapes of the dining area, so she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day. I see. Doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife Yuko was involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. Kazu's testimony. Host clubs, huh? Alright. Well, there's only one host club that we know of in town. Stardust. See if we can't get some info on her. Because remember, Asai mentioned a Saito who used to work at the Cafe Alps, but had quit beforehand, that had been dating Oda. Eh? See where I'm going with this? Now, let's see. Then she can talk to Yuya. Where's Yuya? Is that? Looks like Kinoshita's wife, Yuyiko. Oh, Kiryu-san, what brings you here? Yuya, what can you tell me more about the woman over there? Who? Oh, you mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want with her? She looks awfully rich for somebody so young. She manages a venture-funded startup. The company got popular making products targeted at young women. It's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years. That's so. Ooh, Yuya, who is that? I haven't seen him before. Is he a new host? Ah, Yuka-san. This is Kiryu-san. We owe a lot to this man here, and no, he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, by the way. If you ever need anything, just give me a call. Sure. Yuko's business card. Bye now. Tonight was fantastic. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Collected all the information I can right now. I should go back and see Detective Maeda. Now, here's the thing. The, Yuko Saito, president. Same woman who was dating Oda at the time. Bingo. Anyways, like I was saying, here's the thing. What is with the honking horns? You usually get that when you're stepping in front of a moving traffic, but I know for a fact there isn't any moving traffic in Kamurocho. At least not in this game. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they don't start showing up until Yakuza 6? Anyways, like I was saying, up next, after we talk to this guy, is going to be the denouement. Kiryu's whole deconstruction of everything that happened and the reveal of, who the true murderer really is. Because it's not Akechi. We wouldn't be going through all this just to discover that it actually was him. And I'm not quite sure we have the time for that. Nope, still don't see anything off about any of this. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's you. So, did you find proof of Akechi's innocence yet? What was that you were looking at? Oh, this is the list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. Taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akechi is innocent. List of evidence. Wait a minute. What's this? What's what? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akechi. What? You serious? Yeah, I'll explain everything, but first I need you to round up everybody related to the case. But it'll turn out fine, you'll see. Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right? Yeah, that's fine. Got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. Yeah, don't worry, we don't get automatically teleported there. List of evidence. And you're not going to let us read it. But something tells me there's something on there that wasn't seized by the cops. Something that went missing. But unfortunately, like I said, the denouement is a lengthy scene, and I'm not quite sure we have enough time left over, even with the just under 14 minutes left, to get through it. Also, it's a lot of talking, and I don't really need my throat getting worn out by that. Don't have enough time to take care of that last hostess. There's Minamita's stuff, but I don't know. I'll just end things off a little early today. So, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.